The analysis first. Now, analysis is looking at the training needs. Training needs would entail many things like looking at the trainer's profile, understanding the learning objectives, trying to formulate the outcomes, understanding the learner's characteristics, and all that. And then we have to look at the what, whys, why, when, and all that, the 5 whys, right? And how to do it. Now, flowing on from the analysis, we go on to the design part. Design is where we plan the lessons, right? The lesson, the content, the course, content, and every other thing that's related to the design process. So it's usually recommended that it's be done in a structured way. You know, it's flowing down in a proper way. So we've got to consider the pedagogical factors as well. So that is where the design area is at. Then from there we go on to the development of the course material and the training aids and every other thing. So this would be, I think it will be with relation to both areas, the delivery process and also I think the trainers part and also the trainees. So both areas will be covered here for development. And then the implementation. So how do we actually implement all this that we have designed, we have planned here? How do we put it into the implementation phase? So we can look at this as different phases. So at the implementation phase, how do we put all this, all these areas into here? You know, so that's the implementation. And how do we conduct the class? And evaluation, of course, we would evaluate the class outcomes through assessments. So this would be the formative and summative assessments. So formative is something that is tied on to what we have learned in class, the underpinning knowledge, and the ES, and we have this different criterion. So we tied up with this criterion. So this is where the formative assessments is on. And summative and formative is the ones that the Sim is going to be explaining to us later. So any questions on this area? Because it's pretty new to me, so but just tried my best. Okay, any areas? Anything that you need to check?
How different or